No Kioske. I'm going with Kaisuke.
All right, I like it. I'll follow your lead.
The fire.
Falcons, Mongols, and yeah, two teams with very different approaches, I'm sure, over the break. We heard from Techno. He said he didn't touch the game over the player break. Came in, delivered a 184 rating in his first map against 3D Max, a series the Mongols smashed through to get here to face the Falcons. Hotly anticipated head-to-head, and we go straight into this pistol round. Falcons fighting wide out middle with the mid-smoke. Techno down lower, starting strong, and the new boy on the block removed from the block.
Yeah, Falcons have to go looking elsewhere. And they think that long might be the way in. Now, Mazinho's just made his way out. Ooh, dead straight away.
How many?
Are they ready for 910, who still steals himself away down in the pit? This is the round in 910's hand. 4 players, back turned. First shot lands. Senzu's helped him out, and 910 still fighting, but it's a real struggle over on long. Still, he's bought enough time for the rest of the Mongols to move over. There's this backstab closing in on Tesses. One man in front of him, one on the flank. And Tesses on borrowed time. It's a pistol round picked up by the Mongols.
Decent for 910 in the pit, even though he only gets one. Adds in some chaos. His team peek off of him. And Falcons probe that mid to B.
Yeah, Nico's been left there. Oof, walk out through the corridor in mid. While the rest of his team try and set their sights on this A play, but the nades have already been very punishing. That's going to make life a lot easier for Blitz, or at least it was meant to. Kicksam finds him, Nico on this lurk in the downtime. They get past the A hold. They lose Nico down in the spawn though, and so that advantage still with the Mongols here, even as they're on for the retake. The one way in could be Techno on this far forward leap up through the spawn. Monacy has a chance at this 1v1. The other two are a little further away. Monacy tries to conceal himself. That's the info. That's what he was waiting for, but on the fade of the smoke, the Mongols pick it up. Falcons are starting off these rounds every time with players down at very, very low health before they even see the opposition.
Oh, great position taken here for Techno. Ammo might be the only problem.
And they're very ready for this B hit. There's a third player nearby to help out. Techno! Ooh, that is a beautiful little sequence from him. Up close at the tunnels, through the smoke. He destroys the B hit. Techno.
Oh, quick long bash. Falcons out. Kaisuke full blind, and they find him. Everyone re-peeking. Orb here as well. That deep smoke, not on the corner. Thrown by the Mongols, allows them to cross pit. Senzu's in lower with an orb, but we know the Senzu second orb can give and it can take. Kicksam finds it. B's opened up. Oh.
Backstab in for Blitz. Removes one. Kicksan, is he ready for this fight in front of him? Even though the molly gave it away, Techno just that much faster.
He's going to hang around middle. Oh, good fake for Falcons. They smoke mid, but they've already walked through. And look at the... They had completely caught off guard. Knives are out. That expectation completely rumbled by the Falcons. 5-on-3 just delivered out middle.
This is going to feel great for Falcons. Finally, something goes their way, but they still have to get past the Mongols. They have to convert on these openings, and they do deal with Techno. With Nico deep down here in middle, should prove to be a safe pair of hands to deny this retake. And 910's not moving a muscle. So finally, 7 rounds on from the start of this game, Falcons get on the board, and it's on the back of a mid-play through their own smoke.
And it is the call that wins the round, not even the individuals.
It's also just a good recognition of like where the game's at. The Mongols up until now have been dominating so much, they're kind of not anticipating you to have the goal to push your own smoke in mid.
Falcons look to battle on Cat. Nice escape there. As the molly comes down, the orb line was gone, so they had to dodge. Senzu committing.
Very deep line, and Nico thrust into that fight. Kaisuke trying to open up the A play. You've waited a long time for him to get the ball rolling on this. Here's the push out. Tease up the rest of the Falcons to move in. Kicksand Craters. You hope that they've not handed Blitz a chance here. Oh my God, a follow-up on a Kaisuke. Blitz trying to make Falcons live to regret that chase down into the spawn. 2 to find still in front of him, and Tesses brings the fight immediately.
Mongols don't want to let Falcons edge out 6-6 on the half, given how this game began. It was a very dominant start. Kaisuke had the long spawn, takes the AWP for a pick. I get something here. He just shoots through that nade smoke, finds a kill. What a read. I really don't think he saw Mazzino. Now he looks for a little bit more. No way he goes through that smoke. It's very deep, though. It's missed completely. Flash!
Oh, that's so brutal. There's the setup. Kicksam with the util. Kaisuke with the double entry out long doors.
He was 0-6.
0-6.
He's back.
And now topping the board for the Falcons. Eight and 1 since that slow start.
3 ecos, but, you know, someone's got to get him. Or put the car. He almost runs into it. Surely a molly for this position. No, just a flash. Monacy traps him in, and 910 saw that was an AWP. He needs to try and escape from this one. Bounding out behind the smoke. Falcons won't overcommit. They still have the advantage here. Do they want to risk it against the 910 AWP? Doesn't look like it. Departing the position. Back to B. Techno, 11 and 5. He's held strong. Got to be his best round yet.
Yeah, gonna need a multi-kill at a Techno if the Mongols even want to give this a try.
What was that?
Flash has at least given an early warning to Techno about this B hit. There's one. And a 3-on-3 now. The fact that he's not traded.
Yikes smoke.
Techno could even justify just waiting for his team, but this smoke and the gap around it proves pretty tantalizing. And his team are going to come up and play close to this missed smoke in at the doors. On for the retake now. There's still a Molotov on 910 too. That could flush out Nico. Looks like it's going to go in over towards tunnels instead. And so Nico gets to keep playing at the car. This is now a very strong crossfire. Monacy in support from the tunnels. And his AWP sings 4 in a row for the Falcons as they try and match the Mongols' 6th straight start.
Well, the nameplate matter if they kill Techno in mid. Well, they realize what's up. 910's about to reveal everything on this AWP. You would expect a lurk smoke at the front of tunnels here for the Falcons, but only Kaisuke has one. So they just go in contact with a couple of flashbangs. 910 hits his shot.
Oh, that's a collateral as well. 910 has brought 3 players down low and made it very easy for the rest of the Mongols coming in, cleaning up. Just Monacy remains. That shot sails past him. The one guy who wasn't tagged, convincing double to open, but 1 to the dome out of Senzu, fearless. Monacy 2 kills deep on his way to a clutch. Senzu still fights him. Thank God. No one from Falcons was nearby to punish him mid.
Trade.
Kaisuke with the trade. Still Mazzino able to stop that spillover from shore. Out long, Tesses quelled. Nothing found here for the Falcons outside of that 1 trade kill from Kaisuke. Monacy and Nico.
Oh, so cocky.
They'll fall at the hands of these pushes, and the Mongols tee off this series with a convincing start. 8-4 on the Falcons map pick of Dust 2.
Double cat setup, Nico and Monacy. With even Tessa supplementing. If Mongols come around this corner, they've got to be careful. There's no flash for this, and it's Nico to force it. Don't know about Senzu, but Monacy clears his corners to his demise. Nico trades out long. Look at the bomb. Reset T-spawn. They want to fake this out completely. They want to trust their captain to clutch. This will get a bomb plant.
Yeah, the Mongols will have that. How much can these two do?
Oh my.
910. Oh my God. Oh, there's the backstab. And so here it is. The 1v1. Kaisuke Most anticipated player versus Blitz, the battle-hardened captain of the Mongols. 9-10, 3 kills deep in this pistol round, did everything to try and put Blitz in a winnable position. And so it's Brawn meets Brains. Blitz backs off into the tunnels. Trying to play the long game around this defuse. Kaisuke needs to be gifted a fight, needs to be given a kill. Tap on the bomb. He's going to have one chance to make this count. And a missed shot from Kaisuke. It's a pistol round for the Mongols in a game. They hold all the cards in now.
Yeah, welcome to the big leagues, buddy. Blitz pulls an absolute crazy rotation, and he makes that read immediately when the cat push comes in, knowing that Mongols can sell the fake. I don't think he expected his team to get away with that much. I thought that'd be a 1v2, 1v3 for Blitz. Fantastic P250 shots for 9-10. And Blitz will finish the job.
Oh, all right, there's the revenge. Oh my god, it's a lot of damage on the spray. Well handled from Senzu. In the final bullet, he'll put a third up on the board.
But he's got the cover on the flank. So this should just be a round locked in for the Mongols with a bomb plant on B.
Senzu's on for the ace. Kill number 4 might have been kind of ugly, and he won't even get to try kill number 5 because 9-10's got it. And finally showing some promise of delivering in these stage games. You want them to keep hitting hard in the group stage matches.
Yeah, even though you look at their playoff bracket run, it wasn't necessarily the hardest. It was one of the easier ones. But I think just mentally... Oh my god, wait, what? No, chill. I know
already on this Deagle, and the Mongols write it off.
Okay,
Techno's got space in B, but Kaisuke has armed the rest of the Falcons. 2 from his Deagle. Guns dropped over at long.
Slows him down a lot, though. Still, the bomb's got to cover a lot of ground, and there's grenades for the post plant here for the Mongols.
There's just been big gaps all across the map, right? And you don't have perfect info here on the Falcons. You can expect an A-lean. You don't know how quickly they abandon that. You don't know if they went for the guns at long.
Oh, Techno announces it as well.
And they're going to drop this smoke. Yeah, now they know he's deep. They know they have a kill potentially right here. And so Nico collects it.
Winnable.
Blitz left alone in this clutch. 4 players left to beat. None of them armored, but all of them armed. Ready to come on through now that these smokes have faded. Blitz, this is not an easy round. 2 in at the doorway. Blitz lines them up. Even more where that came from. Blitz isn't stopping. 1v4. All the eyeballs, all the attention on Kaisuke. Well, it should be on Blitz, but that clutch right there. A thing of beauty. The Mongols ripping Dust 2 out the hands of the Falcons.
Oh, what can you say about that? Just a perfect play for Blitz again on the late rotation. And Techno's kicking himself for almost throwing away the opportunity. But Blitz uplifts his entire team in that round there. 4 kills from the car, the most predictable position in this spot.
Who's that in the background?
The cool echoes in the nightmare of the Falcons.
That gets you pumped up, doesn't it?
That feels like GG. Oh. And yeah, 1 tap down the middle. Senzu. Oh, maybe a spot there. Senzu motor mouthing. I think they've got a realization that a player's crossed on the balcony. And now you know it's certain. Orb trained in as Senzu goes to hard clear this position. Peace. And that is it. Ladies and gents, that's probably the game. Broken by Senzu.
What's so wild here is just how comfortable this has felt. You know, outside of those like 2 clutches from Blitz, 1 in the pistol, 1 in that 1v4 we just saw, there hasn't been a lot of stress put on the Mongols in this game. Went on to win that tournament, didn't drop a series at his first event with that Spirit squad. I mean, I think they played in that before, but you get what I mean, right? Their first huge event.
First huge event, yeah.
And Kaisuke in danger now in this series.
I mean, he's not been the problem. Not just going off of the numbers, he's made the seemingly impossible rounds look possible, but no one's really held a candle to him. No one's really come up clutch here for the Falcons. NiKo tries, but is it too late as the B site overwhelmed here by the Horde? Bomb coming in as well. Smokes it down. They just throw themselves through the doors, trying to stop this with bodies. And that is the problem. Mongols have more coming through. Kixon even nades himself? How does that happen? It may not matter. They've got the swing together, and Falcons live to fight one more round. Just keep them coming. Why stop? Second one hits.
It's an awkward death in the downtime. Techno, through the smoke at this B site, just spammed Kixan out of play. His woes continue. Only just reblocked them over at long with 30 seconds left. That's forced a very late change of plan out of the Mongols. And so they're going to try and swap this into a mid to B with only 15 seconds left.
Still Senzu lucky on Cat. They just need these entries or none of this matters. Full blind. Kisuke lines him up, knocks him down. Double kill while running and gunning, and Senzu is too far away from the play to make any difference. Falcons will do it. On to 6, back-to-back rounds. Nice.
Him Kaisuke, him AWP. Monacy as well in the feed, and so that's both AWPs.
The lurk smoke makes things more complicated. Kixon alongside him. Molly comes in, they're charging through.
Easily done on the first. Kaisuke showing off his proficiency on the big green. Gonna round it out with a third.
He's looked bloody good.
Stealing Monacy's thunder there. His AWP sings.
Monacy 10 and 14, Kirisuke 22 and 14 on a jiggle. Still, Falcons get out. They have a smoke molly left on this B bomb site. Mongols try and force the reaction by throwing the smokes again, but they might just have to go with it. They've got nothing left.
Oh, and there's Kaisuke dead straight away. Kixan also falls. This time, the B site hold does nothing. Up until now, the Falcons have been able to rely on Kaisuke as the turning point. Here, it's got to be Monacy and NiKo with Tesses brought down low, trying to get out through mid. And the Mongols eased into a 5-on-3 post plant. A lot of time off this bomb.
Impossible. 5 on the bomb site. No tunnels flank. It's done.
There's one from Monacy. Ilya trying to make the impossible probable, but he can't find anything. NiKo finished off, and the Mongols, after breaking a bit of a sweat there, finally get past their kryptonite with Kaisuke and Kixan out of the round. The victory is teed up for the Mongols. They're now one map away from those playoffs.
A team that look for playoffs, and what an exciting time to see them in the playoffs of an event like Cologne, where we know they can finally do it, Harry, where they've taken that burden off their back. Despite the quality of teams maybe they played until that grand final, mentally, this is a different squad now. They come in confident. Senzu takes that opening kill in the window, and Mongols have an open map. Short or con is available. They could pull back easily here. But Messino's in Palace. Kixon's stop 9-10. Does that change their mind?
Tess says, here's this fullback. That's the bomb.
Dear.
And he will get it.
Dear, oh dear.
Bomb dropped and away from the Mongols. Now the alarm bells start going off. This is a recovery mission.
Honestly, he needs to come and help. He's started to push in through now. Kixon stops Techno. They're trying to trap Tesses, but he's got support coming soon. Tesses holding strong in the B apartments to make it 3, and the pistol locked in for the Falcons. Bit of a silly mistake for Blitz, running back up. Falcons need him now.
Yeah, I felt like Kaisuke in the few rounds he had the AWP actually got more done.
Well, definitely. They also hit his bomb sites, so...
Dead again first, out in mid.
Such a quick swing for the Mongols. Before the smoke even blooms in window, they are wide out middle, catching Falcons, and they know Kaisuke dropped under.
Yeah, you want the Don comparison. Let's see how Kaisuke does at reeling in this mid control. Gonna try and get out when the smoke's down. Oh. He's very, very low, but still in the picture for now. Kaisuke goes back in, manages to survive a second crossing. NiKo not so fortunate, and Kixan dead over in Palace. This is quickly shaping up to be a Mongols round.
I mean, NiKo took his teammate's bullet there. Get down, Mr. Maxim. Winning this should be impossible, and yeah, leaning into the save immediately for the Falcons is the right move as Mongols set their sights on A. Nice kill for Mizinho as well. When Kixan gets Molly behind him, he knows he's in a cage. Not allowed to escape, and maybe that's a goal here for Senzu to find these last couple of kills on the way out. Simply done. Nice wall bang. This guy's invincible right now, but
there's really nowhere else he can be. Molly in, make sure he's not close on the left, and that really only leaves one spot in the apartments. The Mongols chase him down and don't allow that save to come through.
3 low players, but all survive. Mongols storm into this A bomb site.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the kind of ideal setting here for m0NESY is he doesn't have to fire this AWP till there's like 30 seconds left right as the Mongols are executing into him. That would be the ideal. Because for now, he still has this element of surprise. The Mongols are coming back, and there's the first kill from this AWP. 45 seconds left. The Mongols are committed to this A play.
There's a lot of players here. Kixan up in Palace. 1D goes really, really far as he spams it. m0NESY falls off. They can wallbang him out right now. He tries to escape, catches them with nades. Mongols moving in. Kixan back under balcony. Quick reposition, hot on their heels as he finds Techno. Can't do one more, but his job is done. This Deagle's in the bomb site. Kaisuke with a round in the palm of his hand, and he crunches it. 2 headshots, clinical, as Falcons find their force.
2 players back turn, trigger discipline needed. Great stuff from Kaisuke. Looks very calm. Here's the pop for the Mongols. Kaisuke opens up. NiKo makes it around as a third piece over towards this B site. And so as Tessez takes the attention away, you're hoping that's where NiKo could have picked up the slack. Instead, Blitz will find him on a reload. And the Falcons have to retake this a man down. The m0NESY AWP removed back in the market, and Kixan arriving too late up through the catwalk decides not to play.
Hey, they had the stack, they had the info, they had the first kill, and still the Mongols break through. Very impressive shots. Kaisuke rotating in with a Deagle, but while he's hit some shots, this should be a little bit too far gone.
Oh, well, not a bad way for it to open. Kaisuke Deagle connecting onto the head of the Mongols captain, but no one else able to replicate it. The rest of this hold gets chewed through. Here's this very in-demand backstab. The Falcons have been waiting for this for a long time. That push starting all the way through the Palace. And Senzu can deal with it cleanly. Wasn't even aware that Kixan crept in up close.
And this is a very weak buy for the Falcons coming in. Mongols are going to pounce.
Senzu continues his hot streak, will get spammed out, but they return to sender. That's Blitz. Teeing up another round for the Mongols.
Excellent change of pace for the Mongols after doing all these slow rounds, these mid-takes, these B-splits. Falcons feel like this AAA they've been running round after round is wasted. Well, no one's here this time, and Mongols just jump the gun in. Got to retake now, got to do it without a kit.
1 kill from Tessez holds the promise of sending the Falcons back in for this retake. But they lose all their ground past that initial kill, leaving just m0NESY in the hot seat.
Okay.
Oh my god, first 2 come in. 9-10 left in this, has to hit this shot. Out of ammo on m0NESY, pistol pulled, and they'll clash. 4 HP the difference on that round.
Oh, that hurts so much for m0NESY.
It's another round where he's in the right place with the AWP, right? Set up a ticket. This is the good line for your AWPer.
Oh my.
He gets knocked out straight away. Not a shot fired from the Mongols AWP. It's on these rifles that the Falcons' hopes now hinge upon. And the first man falls. It's Kixan offering up that tipping point kill, putting the Mongols in a 4-on-3 with that bomb down. Good follow-up nade damage, 9-10. A tag down range. Kaisuke is very wounded. And it's a round that Falcons are reluctant to give up, but they're not really given a say in the matter here.
Rough. Have we got anything here for the Falcons? They field a buy around the saved guns. Mongols gets another chance. Puts it to use.
Good break on that smoke. Far more active stance in fighting for this mid control. The Falcons have kind of been looking to do that in these last few rounds, because the Mongols have started leaving this area dry. It's not fights Falcons have been able to find. Mazinho, even though he kind of stole himself away, prepared for a push there, didn't go into that corner fully believing it. And so Tesses, another aggressive round through the apartments, holds promise.
Yoink.
Blitz with the steal. Pair of golden balls on Blitz as he's gone through and grabbed that bomb back. Will he be ready for Kixan? Surely not.
Who's ready for that?
And so looking to be a flawless round here. Just like on Dust 2, Falcons trying to aim for that split half. They fell shy of that ambition on the previous map. But here it's still obtainable.
Oh, yeah. Every kill matters. Here for Senzu.
This should be the swing position in this round. If he can multi-kill, I mean, he's got the most of them for the Falcons so far. Oh. Kixan, the captain, proven to be a reliable piece for the Falcons. That double up immediately sends the Mongols packing. Just 2 players left. Nice to see Kixan thriving as well at the start of Mirage. You know, often the case that IGLs can afford to be a little quieter, slip down the scoreboard.
Oh, don't throw. Don't throw! 2v5!
It's not time.
You're right.
But still, bit of extra damage on the way out.
I got scared, Harry.
Yeah, I know, it's all good. Look, everyone's a little scared of Falcons throwing away those rounds since
yeah,
the major.
true, yeah.
It's fine.
It's happened before, yeah.
Not something you often say about IGLs, but ever since he joined this Falcons squad, the thing that makes Kixan an exciting captain to look at is that he doesn't necessarily play like one. There's an opening for 9-10, charging out mid behind this smoke. Not something that the Falcons have had to worry about yet, but Kaisuke is giving chase all the way out in the top middle. Oh, over the map, the kills come through for the Mongols. If you've blinked, you've missed it. It's only Mongols left standing. 1 versus 4, dead in the window. The Mongols once more win out this half. They are surging towards a playoff appearance. Can the Falcons stop them? They can go from the major finals into a Cologne playoff berth. These are all promising signs. The Mongolia's squad. Tesses double up in the pistol. Yosuke taking it further, and he's even got Kixan here to help him out. Techno arriving very, very late on the backstab. Trades off the dual Berettas in favor of a Glock he's found on his way through the spawn. On the line was Kixan. That was supposed to be a nice, easy kill. Instead, it's a dink done the other way. 2 dinks from Techno 4K. Hold on a second. He might have something here. Knows about Kaisuke in the site and seems so ready for Nico over in Palace. If he can isolate this one, but he can't quite get his bearings. Kaisuke a little bit quicker, and pistol round picked up for the Falcons. Maybe there's still some hope here. Seemingly, like, no specific kind of set play in mind for the Mongols. Instead, they just go into an A-side lean on this 4-spy round. Oof. Oh my god. Senzu on the spam.
This is getting weird.
Another man dead in the connector. Kaisuke's offered that one up. The blitzed Eagle chimes in for a little bit more, and it's only Tessez left. In a world of hurt, that bomb lost on short. The 4-spy win for the Mongols, teed up right here and ripe for the taking. Tessez secures kill number 1, but that's just the beginning of this clutch attempt from Rene. Moving up towards short. Flash to try and displace, but there's a scout tag. Things are feeling awkward, and the pistols close in. Huge round from Senzu's Deeg.
Head in hands for Zonic. Look at what the Falcons have to show for it. Deagle armor themselves. NiKo needs this, and he's got it.
Finally, something for NiKo.
Had a tough series. No reinforcements to be seen. Committed for Techno, living and dying on the result of this play. The round risk, and it's all going to fall apart. Falcons answer the call. Falcons find their force. 3 on 5. The Mongols want to risk their guns. Whoa,
what?
Shows pacifism. It's not an option.
Look, you get a kill like that. Surely that's an invitation to give this a go. One more back from Mazinho. You're always getting enough to keep you interested. Never enough to feel great about this retake either. It will be a reluctant save from the Mongols. And so back and forth we go to open up this second half. It's both teams trading these 4-spy wins now. The double save a requirement here to make sure the Mongols can still go blow for blow with Falcons in the next.
Yeah, quiet game from NiKo, but hits that 1D. Tess's, I won't call it a 1D, but does the same on B. And it goes a long way. It keeps Falcons in this game.
It's good though, NiKo making a joke about it.
Better late than never.
Saw Kaisuke talking about how NiKo is the life and soul of the team. Always one to offer up a joke, and apparently whenever he speaks, everyone listens. Whenever he jokes, everyone laughs.
Or can they eat their way through this B site 4-man stack?
They are going right into it. Techno with the Zeus pulled. There's one! AK picked up for Techno. How much more mileage does he have? A reposition with the rifle, holding for a window drop. m0NESY and NiKo, the two struggling players for Falcons. What's supposed to be their hottest duo, their greatest strength,
Eagle
have to pick up this round. It's just pistols.
Scared.
9-10, don't know how he's still in this, and finally will get put down. NiKo and m0NESY. It takes them until the second map of this series, but good for a round.
Dude, these anti-ecos are taking years off Zonic's life. I can just see it, dude. Terrifying Zeus kill. Great second molly that burns Techno on his reposition. Gives m0NESY the info to hard clear him here. Without that AK pickup felt like enough. Mongols have Mazinho in the sandwich. 9-10 AWPing Spawn and Blitz. Trying to stop this mid-split. Fighting through the smoke, both players blind. Meanwhile, Palace pop.
Mazinho's been waiting for rounds for one of these A plays. Let's see what he's got for us. That's a big whiff for m0NESY. You feel like that should have been the punish. He's even able to get a dink off, and in comes Blitz out through the connector. Kicksands backstab considered. Blitz not missing. And Senzu only now moving into the picture. It's a m0NESY clutch required. And this has been a game more about m0NESY's misses than the shots he's hit. Can he buck that trend now? He's going to have to.
Look at the flank.
Multi-million-dollar AWPer. Supposed to deliver in moments like this. First shot sails past, and there's that flank connecting. A tie game. 4 from the captain of the Mongols to make it happen. Blitz being very, very active in this game, always keeping the Falcons guessing. He's had a number of fantastic clutch rounds in this series already. This is a guy determined to get to playoffs today.
Yeah, made some excellent moves on Dust 2, and I love the reset in this 2-on-1 as well, giving m0NESY time Doesn't exactly favor him. He has nowhere to go but play the bomb site. And the paranoia.
They're going to be going into the stack. Getting past Mazinho this time cleanly. But no other kills past that point. m0NESY. And the push from Kicksam was supposed to tip the scales. It has, but not in the favor of Falcons. They lose that man. m0NESY and NiKo, another round that these two have got to cook, and that plant will get denied. Double digits achieved for the Mongols. Money running out for Falcons.
They will need him to find this AWP when it announces itself on ticket.
Oh my god, that was a collateral down in connector. That is the worst possible start to this must-win rifle round.
He's blocked NiKo.
A block from 9-10 removes the chance of a trade. The round starting to get very strung out here for Falcons. They've got one man over on short. They're starting to aggress and try and take some space away over here on A. 1v1 offered up. Kicksam able to win it, and that has drawn, rotates away. The Falcons force the reaction they were hoping for, but as 9-10 moves back in, he leaves no stone unturned. Quick check on Tesses at the spawn. Senzu now here to fight alongside him. They're putting a lot of pressure on, and the Falcons never really had time to get comfortable here. NiKo, the only guy who made it away, steals himself at ramp. Kicksam low on health in the connector, is a dead man walking, and so it's NiKo or it's nothing. This is the playoffs on the line. This is where NiKo has to deliver, and it's just one in that clutch attempt.
Smokes over A, but it's Con where the hit comes from, and if Mongols push ramp, they find the bomb.
Huge pickups, and that should be the beginning of the end. Trying to take it convincingly in this final round. They even swing on Senzu. The bomb is dropped. Falcons have to recover that, and in doing so, they've got to move through Mongols territory. That's just not happening. Kaisuke left as the last man, and at times he's felt like the only man, the one that could have made the difference, but can't. The Mongols secure playoffs cleanly over the Falcons, finishing last season with a final in Austin at the Major. They start this one with a playoff berth in Cologne. The ambitions and the goals for this team morphing as the seasons change.